Life throws a lot at you, doesn't it? One minute you're minding your own business, the next you're wondering why a younger woman's lingering glance or easy laugh keeps tugging at your thoughts. I used to stumble over that kind of thing, overanalyzing every look, every word, trying to figure out if it meant something more. But here's what I've learned, and it's a lesson straight from the Stoics. You can't control what others feel or signal. You can only control yourself, your actions, your character. That's where maturity starts, and it's the kind of thing that pulls people in, especially younger women who spot it from a mile away. Take me, for instance. I'm no philosopher sitting on a hill, just a regular guy, mid-40s, weathered a divorce, raised a couple kids, and faced some health scares that'd make anyone rethink their days. I'm not chasing admiration or trying to turn heads. But over time, I've noticed something. Younger women, 20s, maybe early 30s, seem drawn to me in ways I didn't expect. Not because I've got a fancy car or a slick haircut, but because of how I carry myself. It's not magic, it's maturity, shaped by years of wrestling with life and coming out steady. So let's break it down. 7 qualities that stand out, not as tricks to impress, but as ways of being that resonate. Here's the first 2. Quality 1, self-control. The Stoics, guys like Marcus Aurelius, hammered this one home: rule your impulses, or they'll rule you. I used to get flustered when a younger woman smiled my way, heart racing, palms sweaty, mind scrambling to say something clever. Waste of energy. Now, I let it roll off me. If she's interested, I'll see it in her actions. Maybe she holds my gaze a beat longer or leans in when we talk. If not, I don't lose sleep over it. That calm isn't forced, it's earned. Younger women notice it because it's rare. They're used to guys their age tripping over themselves, chasing every spark. A mature man doesn't chase, he stands firm, decides what's worth his time. It's not about playing hard to get, it's about knowing what's in your hands and what isn't. She might test that calm, brush your arm, laugh a little louder, but if you don't flinch, she'll feel the weight of your steadiness. Quality 2, wisdom through experience. Life's a brutal teacher, but it pays off if you pay attention. I've botched plenty, rushed into bad calls, said dumb things, let pride steer me off cliffs. Each mess taught me something. Now, when I talk, it's not just noise, it's perspective, carved out of real years. Younger women pick up on that. They don't want to know it all. They want someone who's been through the grinder and come out sharper. Last week, I was at a coffee shop, chatting with a barista, maybe 25, bright-eyed, quick with a grin. I mentioned a book I'd read, tied it to some old mistake I'd made, and she lit up, asked me more, stayed past her break. It wasn't flirting, not yet, just curiosity meeting something solid. Wisdom isn't loud, it's quiet, deliberate. The Stoics would say it's reasoning well, not reacting rashly. She'll see it in how you listen, how you weigh your words, proof you've lived, not just aged. This isn't about decoding signals to win anyone over, it's about being a man worth noticing. The Stoics didn't care about flattery or fleeting wins, they cared about virtue. Turns out, that's magnetic in its own way. Stick around, I've got 5 more qualities to unpack, and they might just shift how you see yourself in this game called life. Quality 3, resilience. Stuff falls apart, it's just how the world works. I've had my share, a marriage that unraveled, a scare with my health that made me rewrite my plans. Back in the day, I'd stew over it. Why me, why now? Pointless. The Stoics would call that wrestling with fate instead of accepting it. Now, when life hits, I take a breath, square my shoulders, and deal. Last month, I was at a friend's barbecue, chatting with this woman, early 30s, sharp, full of questions. Grill wouldn't light, rain started pouring, half the crowd bailed. I didn't flinch, just grabbed an umbrella, got the fire going, kept the night alive. She stuck around, helped out, kept talking. Later, she said it was my calm that pulled her in. Everyone else panicked, but I didn't. Resilience isn't flexing muscles, it's facing the mess and moving through it. Younger women see that, they're drawn to a guy who's weathered storms and still stands, not because he's invincible, but because he knows whining changes nothing. Quality 4, authenticity. You can't fake who you are, not for long anyway. I used to try, dressing younger, dropping slang that didn't fit, chasing some version of cool I thought mattered. Cringeworthy stuff. The Stoics cut through that noise, be yourself, flaws and all, because pretending's a cage. These days, I'm just me, gray streaks in my hair, laugh lines from better days, a guy who'd rather talk books than TikTok trends. That's what clicks. A few weeks back, I was at a bookstore, flipping through some old philosophy stuff, when this woman, late 20s, artsy vibe, asked what I was reading. I didn't polish it up, just said it was Marcus Aurelius, rambled about how it keeps me grounded. She didn't glaze over, she leaned in, shared her own take. Authenticity isn't loud or showy, it's owning your story, not borrowing someone else's. Younger women feel that pull, they're surrounded by posturing, so a man who's real, who doesn't shift to impress, stands out like a lighthouse. It's not about being perfect, it's about being steady in your own skin. This journey's not about chasing approval, it's about living right, Stoic style. Virtue's the goal, not applause, but funny thing is, that's what draws eyes anyway. I've got 3 more qualities up my sleeve, so hang tight. They'll round out this picture of what maturity really means, and why it resonates, whether you're looking for it to or not. Quality 5, sense of duty. There's something solid about a man who knows what he's about. I've got responsibilities, kids to guide, a job to do well, promises to keep. It's not flashy, but it's real. The Stoics saw duty as a compass, do what's right, not what's easy. A while back, I was at a park with my daughter, tossing a frisbee, when a woman, mid-20s, jogger type, stopped to chat. I wasn't putting on a show, just being a dad, focused on the moment. She stuck around, asked about my girl, said she liked how I didn't dodge the dad stuff to play. Cool guy. Duty's not about bragging, it's showing up, steady and present. Younger women catch that. They see a guy anchored by purpose, not drifting after every breeze. It's not loud sacrifice, it's quiet strength, and it carries weight. Quality 6, clarity of thought. Age muddies a lot, but it can sharpen your mind if you let it. I used to ramble, chase tangents, trip over my own words. Now I think before I speak, cut the fluff, say what's true. The Stoics loved reason, it's how you sift chaos into sense. Last weekend, I was at a diner, talking with this woman, early 30s, curious spark in her eyes, about life's big questions. I didn't preach, just laid out what I've learned, clear and simple. She kept asking, digging deeper, said she liked how I didn't dodge the hard stuff with cliches. Clarity's magnetic, it's not about sounding smart, it's about cutting through the noise. Younger women feel that pull. They're wading through a world of hot takes and half-thoughts, so a man who's clear, who knows what he stands for, lights a path. Quality 7, humility. You don't need to shout your worth, the Stoics knew that. I've got scars, wins, losses, but I don't parade them. I've learned to laugh at myself, own my stumbles. A few days ago, I spilled coffee at a shop, fumbled to clean up, dumb moment. This woman, late 20s, barista, chuckled, helped me out, said she liked that I didn't puff up or sulk. Humility isn't weakness, it's knowing you're human, not a statue. Younger women see it, they're used to bravado, guys flexing to prove something. A mature man doesn't need to, he's at peace with himself, and that ease draws them in. This isn't about gaming the system, it's about living well, Stoic style. Virtue's the prize, not attention, but it turns out that living true has its pull. Self-control, wisdom, resilience, authenticity, duty, clarity, humility, these aren't tricks, they're who you become. And when a younger woman notices, that's just life proving the old philosophers right. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button to boost its visibility and help others learn more. Also, be sure to subscribe for more in-depth tips on dating, relationships, and attraction. We've also recommended a video that we think you'll enjoy. Make sure to check it out. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you back here tomorrow with more content to help you build trust in your relationships.